Welcome everybody back to Hogwarts Legacy. So this has by far been my favorite playthrough on this channel. This game is just so much fun, and I'm almost kind of sad that I didn't stream this, mainly because it would.
Ready to put an end to HARLOW.
Wait, we're doing that now? We're putting an end to HARLOW now? So if I were to stream this game, I probably would have been a lot further, but also not just that. Interacting with the viewers as I play through this would have been a lot of fun. But maybe we can do that after the fact. You know, once we beat the game, we can do that.
HARLOW down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against HARLOW, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and HARLOW. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
All right, speak with Agabus Filbert. I mean, the amount of detail that went into the seasons changing is absolutely absurd. All right, so is this person up top here?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Yeah, it looks like they're up top.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
What have you done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus HARLOW. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now HARLOW has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. HARLOW approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help HARLOW wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped HARLOW since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't HARLOW extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for HARLOW. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that HARLOW will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against HARLOW, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
It's not too late.
Find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
All right, let's go find these Agabus, Filbert. Let's go.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Voldemort?
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been
Interesting.
doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
And we don't have much to give you.
This bodes well for my efforts
Literally
to improve my
this much.
circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
Let's take this guy down.
More than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
All right. Speak with Agabus Filbert. Let's take this guy down, man. I'm ready to start taking down the people that have been basically taunting us, chasing us,
Agabus Filbert must be
making
around
all
here
of these
somewhere.
bad things happen. I'm ready to start taking them down.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
I mean, the thing is, if he would have spoken out, he probably would have been killed. But then also, if people continue not to speak out, that's not going to solve anything.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But
Yeah, see, that's
perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
probably would
You
not
said
be
that
alive.
Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking.
Oh, yeah.
You already know.
Trust me, we know.
Spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Return to the meeting spot to update Natty. All right, so I try my best to maintain and be positive about pretty much everything in life and video games. As you guys saw with Forspoken, I even gave that game like 5 hours before I started to say some negative things about it. And Hogwarts Legacy so far is, or by far, one of the best games that I have played in my entire life. Like, it really is. But it's not perfect. Some things that I wish that they would have done in this game, and I'm only saying this because of how good this game has been so far, but I do feel like it's my duty as someone that is making videos on YouTube to also call out some of the negatives. And one thing that I have to say is a negative, like if I'm sitting here casting spells and I can even aim it at people and nobody reacts. Nothing happens. There's no one that comes after me. Nothing happens. It doesn't matter. I can sit here and cast unforgivable spells across, onto people, and nothing happens. Nothing at all. Another little gripe that I have is their excuse for Quidditch, not having Quidditch. And another thing that I'm not, that the game is so good at immersing you into the world. But one thing that breaks you out of it a little bit is whenever because after the game is completed and done, I'm afraid that there's going to be just nothing to do. And what I mean by that is you can't interact with students, you can't interact with the public, you can't interact with sitting down at a pub and actually drinking a butter beer. Instead, it gives you a cup which you can't even see the butter beer. You don't even see it get poured, and then you just gulp it down and then move on. Some of these systems are very shallow, and it seems as though there's really not much to some of them. Now, again, this game to me is still like a 9.5, 10 out of 10 because of the way that they built the world. The combat is incredible. The story is really good. But I do feel like there are some things that I have to point out as I play through the game. Now, I understand that this game only had a certain amount of time before it had to be released. And the amount of effort and work that they put into it is amazing. So I understand that there is not, like, they only have so much time. But I'm hoping that they can take this and then maybe add DLC to this game. Maybe add like a free update where you can start interacting with people. I'm completely fine with them not jumping straight into a sequel. To me, they can just make small improvements to this game by adding, extra content. They can improve the graphics throughout, as time goes on. They can add new areas, almost like a single player World of Warcraft kind of situation where they just or Destiny, where they just continue adding on. Now, that doesn't mean that this game needs to be its own thing for the next 5 years. Like, we want a sequel, of course, but I just think adding extra things to this game would be almost as successful as a sequel.
She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
Because
Perhaps I'll find her there.
I mean, they've already given us and they showcased us the castle. I mean, the only thing that they, to me, could do in a sequel is take us to a new school. All right, let's go find Natty. But yeah, again, like I absolutely love this game, but I do think that it's my duty as a gamer while playing through these games to showcase and say just some of the things that I wish they would have done. But again, that can come along with updates, that can come along with the sequel. There's ways that that can be fixed. The overall layout, the base of the game is just
Natty must be around here
incredible.
somewhere.
What is... Oh, flowers?
Natty's wand.
Uh-oh.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Where is she? I was gonna say, please don't tell me she's at the bottom of this lake or something.
Revelio.
Natty? Ooh, would it be bad to pass time? Can I not do that? I probably can't do that. No, we can't do it during the quest. Damn! All these people here.
Students get what's coming to them.
What was that? See, like, I can't even talk to the guy that just said that.
Revelio.
Yep, there we go. Mountain Hogshead. This mounted hogshead rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the seedy atmosphere and decidedly interesting clientele of the Hogshead. I'm sure there are some interesting people that come through here. All right, where is Natty? It's a lock. Where are you?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
The Ashwinder hideout.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
All right, so we probably have to pull these very quickly. Okay, now this one.
A hidden door.
Nice. Bum
Natty must have
bum.
been taken this way.
Find Agabus
I need to find her
Filbert's
quickly.
Book of Poems. Find Otto Dibbler's love letter.
Revelio.
All right, let's find those things as well. Bum 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 bum. Lots of gold. Well, kind of.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
All right, let's do this.
Revelio.
Revelio. Wait, how do we get that? Probably have to go down here. All right, Natty. We're coming to rescue you.
He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
What? I know you.
What? What the hell is the point of...
Expulsion!
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't understand. Was I supposed to just avoid everybody? Whew. Oh, I'm screwed. Nice. Is that everybody? I did not expect to be seen. That was not on purpose. Ooh, and we got a nice little chest up here. Anything good? Ooh, an unidentified back item. What the hell is that? You are a dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a croup could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Disabella Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Okay, so we found that. Let's see what else we got over here. Golds. A mask.
Revelio.
Wasn't there something else over here? It's like this whole big pile of gold, and it's... Oh, I guess, okay. I guess that makes sense. Never mind. Don't mind me. All right, anything else over here that we could be grabbing? I guess that's what these are for, huh? Alright, so is that up more? Or is that just through here?
Hey.
Okay, that's just gold. There's something above me. I want to make sure that I grab these other two. All these items that I need. Find Otto's love letter.
Revelio.
Where? Probably just up here, actually. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna try to go and grab this chest that was up here.
The girl's friend won't come.
Confringo. Bombarder. Defendo.
Goodbye.
How delightful.
Confringo.
Whew! Getting your asses kicked by a student. That's embarrassing. My cat's just over here knocking stuff off my shelves like a shithead. Wait, how do we get that chest? How do we get any of these chests? Wait, is that just... Hold on a minute. Did I just completely miss those? Again, I want to make sure that I grab everything. Oh, I completely missed all of these somehow. A hat. Oh, there we go. There's the letter. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over and am certain to read it again, each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly that feelings, or the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness, have been an existential challenge. Why is my brain not able to read that word? An essential challenge, indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Your affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
There, we found that.
Destroy this if I found it.
I don't know what it is about like me being on camera and like saying things and reading things, and then my brain just not being able to. Wait, my brain not being able to.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Wait, why are there two of
Speak
you?
to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Over here. I need your help. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I've already wiped everybody out.
Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
We already wiped everybody out. What do you mean?
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Of course it is. So it's in this room.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. I wonder if
There we go.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, You best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
No, it does. Do it. Yep. Is there anything in here for us to collect?
Revelio.
Nothing. What about this one?
Thank you, Mr.
Nope.
Isco.
My pleasure.
What
thanks
about
to
me?
you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
I was gonna say hello.
I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Of course.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Are there more of them? I mean, did we not take them all out already? It's Officer Singer again.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
It's always us two. We're saving the day all the time.
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Whoops.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that.
I doubt
As for
it.
the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Should we say this? I mean, it is true. Why is it that, like, we are the ones that had to go and do this? We're two students. We are two students, and yet there's officers and authorities everywhere that aren't doing shit.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Really? Because we just took them all out.
I insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Well, guess what?
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall
You are
speak
welcome. No thanks to you, officer. I mean, I feel like what I said was kind of a Gryffindor statement, you know? I mean, Gryffindor and Slytherin, I don't know. I don't want to stereotype based on houses, but that to me was like a Gryffindor and Slytherin thing to say. All right, so next we have the Poacher's House Call. We have a level 30 still, man. I hate having a quest that I cannot do anything about. We have a lot of these moons left. Let's go and do a main quest here. God, I mean, look at this, man. I mean, just... It's so crazy. Like, they took every inch of this castle and just put detail, as I said earlier, in... For every single season, man. They completely decorate and deck out the entire castle. And the towns and the small cities, everything. I can see why it took them a while to make this game.
Revelio.
Wait, I thought we did this already. Did we not? I cannot believe we didn't pick this one up. Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto, Draco Dormans Nunquam Tintilland. Oh my god, I butchered that. Means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect. Are we sure about that? Ooh, another demiguise. Let's go and grab it.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. Might as well grab all this stuff while we can. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Open sesame.
Revelio.
Oh, it's right here. And another one. Is that all that's in here? Is that? And a field guide page. And we got... I feel like we picked up a few clothing items since the last time we sold anything. Is anything better than we currently have? Let's check that out. We haven't checked our gear in a while. Okay, so we got better... Maybe not better. Okay, we got other gloves. Face wear. That's a little bit better. That's a good look. Okay, so that was 54. Surprised we haven't found anything better than this hat. We've had this hat for a while. Neckwear, this is 65. That's 68. And then we have one unidentified. Wait, didn't I click on that? Oh, but that's what I was already wearing. Yeah, I was already wearing that previously. Okay, that's 75. That's way down. And then we have this one as well. Let's see. We got another outfit. This is a little bit better. All right, we're fine. Let's keep going. I'm getting distracted over here. Wait a minute. What was that? Another lock. I do wish. So if we were able to unlock like level 3 locks, if it's 2 or 1, I feel like no matter the difficulty that we're on, it should allow us just to like do the little auto pick. Not that this takes too terribly long, but especially like whenever you're going for collectibles, having to sit here and do 10 of these. The time adds up.
Revelio.
Revelio. Alright, anything else? Is this one? What do we do with that?
You are the talk of the
Revelio. Levioso.
We have come so far.
Revelio.
We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop HARLOW.
Confringo.
You're gonna get us in trouble.
Accio.
No, pick this up. There we go. Another field guide page. We only have, what, 35 more?
Revelio.
Alright, here's another one. Wait! There we go. Alchemy class, an arcane subject offered to older students on the rare occasion when demand suffices. Alchemy focuses on the 4 natural elements and the science of transmutation. I feel like we haven't done a class in a hot minute. What was that?
Revelio.
Got a chest over here. And a chest. What is that? I'm gonna get lost if I don't just keep going. I'm gonna get lost in the game and we're gonna end up not doing any main quest. Going back down here. Bum bum. Where's the Chamber of Secrets, huh? I could have fast traveled down here, but we were able to get a lot of collectibles because of it.
Welcome back.
Revelio.
Thank you.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
I mean, I would as well.
Is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
I know, he's kind of a grouch.
You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way
This
to get
mask looks
Good.
ridiculous.
I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay, that's all we had to do. Quest completed.
How
Quest
will I gain
completed.
access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Any challenges that we've completed recently? How is exploration? Okay, that's completed. We got 2 out of 10 there. I mean, I have been slacking on the explorations. Okay, so I know that there's something in the game that allows us to upgrade our... Have we just not, like, uncovered it yet? Yes, there's one right there. So I want to go here, because this allows us to improve our ancient magic. So let's go do one of these really quick, because we have yet to do any of them. Is this it?
That solves that.
Okay. That was very confusing. So what did that just give us? I mean, clearly we did it because the icon. I guess we have to do a certain amount, and then that gets us to upgrade. Oh, wait, there's a little bandit camp over here. There's a bandit camp. No, I wanted to sneak up behind them. Can we get 100? Let's see if we can get 100 on this one. No, ugh. Come on now. I mean, it's tricky, man, to get a pretty high. I think the most we've gotten was like 98 or something like that. So we've came very close. I don't think we're gonna, yeah, we don't have enough enemies now. Whoop. Stay away, please. No, what the hell, man? Okay, let's just use this and take care of them. That's not what I wanted to do. Goodbye. Was that everybody? No, we still got one more. Goodbye.
Revelio.
Ooh, give me all the goodies. Level 27. What do I have to hit? Don't I just have to... How is that levitating in the air?
Revelio.
Alright, I know that we're missing things. I see some chest over there. Thank you. Thank you. My gear slots are full. Okay. Let's just get a quick drink. And then I think there were some other things. This. I see a chest down there. Got a lot of goodies. Oh, my slot's full. I always forget about the Merlin trials and I never do them. All right, please just be money in here. Slots are full. Wonderful. Okay, so before we go do anything else then, I want to go and sell some inventory. Well, actually, let's do this flue flame that's right here and just uncover that. Wasn't it right over here? Yep, it's right in front of me. Bum bum ba-dum bum. All right, there we go. Now to go and find, actually my shop. My shop should be giving us more, right? Nope, Hogsmeade. Stitches and droughts. All right, let's go travel to our shop and sell a few things, then free up our inventory, get some gold. All right, just right up in here, right?
You're back.
Nope.
Nice to see
Wrong
you.
one. Wrong shop. Where's our shop at? Which one's ours? Yeah, okay, it's right around this corner here. Bum bum. Excuse me, why are there rats here? There we go.
It is wonderful to see you back.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's sell some items. Okay. So let's sell that. That's worse than what we have. That's worse than what we have. Give me some gold, Penny. Oop, don't sell that. We can sell that. That's negative. We're sort of getting our gold back up. Okay, I want to uncover those things first before we sell them.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Does it get it?
It doesn't get any more comforting than Hogsmeade, okay? Calm down. All right, so exploration, we've done one of these. So we need to do one more to get our ancient power increased. We still have we still have 2 locked items. That's crazy that we are this far into the game and we still have things that we have yet to uncover. That's nuts. Okay, let me go and I'm gonna go and uncover the items that we have just that we've unlocked, or that we have but haven't unlocked yet. Okay, that's gonna about do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm so happy to be playing this game still, man. I mean, I'm gonna be incredibly sad when this adventure is over because of how long I've waited for this to come. You know, we got the first initial trailer like what, 2.5 years ago at this point. 2020, right, is whenever we first saw it. Yeah, 2020 is whenever the first reveal trailer came out, and then here we are almost 3 years later, probably halfway through the game already. I say already, but it's not really already. We've been taking a little bit for these videos. But man, I'm just at this point there's really nothing else for me to say besides just experience the game. And I am glad that we kind of got that part out of the way, but I miss the initial discovery of everything, and I know that we still have things to uncover and discover in this game. Oh man, I mean, the intro for this game, the part 1 was probably one of the most magical moments of gaming for me ever. Literally ever. It was so much fun. It brought me back to like being a kid again, experiencing like a brand new series for the first time. Like I'm playing Fallout for the first time, or Elder Scrolls for the first time, or Uncharted, whatever for the first time. And that's how I felt playing this game, but even then some, because of the childhood memories that I've had with watching the movies and having the action figures and all that good stuff. But All right, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one, and peace out.